Okay, the moment has finally come. We're gonna do a little van tour. A new van tour. Okay, so where do you want to start? Where would you like to start?
From the beginning.
From the beginning on. So that's from this part. Okay, so we're gonna show you now the front where we cook and kind of how we do it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
So I hold it and you explain.
I explain.
Yeah?
Okay, so we have a gas canister here in the beginning. This here. And whenever we open that, then the gas will come through this tube. We take this out basically. And then you can open it. And then you can put two pans basically. So Sandra has a little bit of coffee here. So then you do this. Boom. Open it. And then we have all our gadgets over here to use basically. Like scissors, knife and everything. And then we can turn it on and then we can cook as well, of course. And now, because we have the solar panel on top, we have a fridge that's actually working. So now we can actually have chicken and fruits and like actually yogurts and everything. So we're eating a lot more healthy than we usually do or did before. Because yeah, we were just struggling and we didn't have a proper fridge and everything. So now that's powered through the solar panel, which is perfect. And then on this side, we still need to fix this. But look, this is where we have the other parts of the food in the pans. So there's two sections here that we bought like two things. But we'll still need to change a little bit because we have all the bread and other things here. But then we have the pans on this side, so it's okay for now. So yeah, that's like a little bit of the front part here. And then we have a little bit of water here. And then we have two like chairs on the side. So that's perfect.
So you basically pull this up.
Open this like that. And then you can have the chairs on that side, so which is perfect. Which is absolutely perfect.
And this is not working. It used to work apparently, but
we don't necessarily need that,
we're actually planning on getting rid of it because it's just nonsense.
Oh, and I have a Spider-Man
sticker, super important.
Very nice actually. Oh, and I totally forgot, but we have some things here as well on the side. So this is also not the most practical thing, so we'll need to change a bit. But this is like for showering and all those kind of things. And this is like our batteries, sun cream and everything. And then of course all the spices and then garbage bags, tea. And oil and everything, so that's perfect.
And then here we have a mirror and a whiteboard for whenever we just want to write some stuff.
Perfect.
Let's put this back.
So we'll usually whenever we finish, then what we'll do is turn everything off, of course. And I forgot once to turn that off, and it's a bit dangerous. So yeah, we always need to keep reminding doing that. But I swear, it's like a lifesaver having a van with an actual solar panel that can charge every single thing for us, which is super nice. Yeah. Do you want to show in the van? Yeah. Okay. And now inside, right?
The other part of the van, Aaron already showed you like all of the toiletries.
Correct.
This is one of my favorite things ever. It's just like a... I just broke it. I broke it a little.
It's okay. That's
whatever. And then if you... Well, first of all...
Inside.
In this basket, we have like this stuff like for cleaning the dishes, some towels to dry all the dishes. Here we have soap. We never use it because we just used these like disinfectant wipes, and of course, as you have been able to see, we just
all the trash
from
on the side
because it needs to be hung.
That's correct.
Also, something that Aaron hasn't explained, but it's one of our biggest or my biggest achievements is these lights.
Achievements.
And like you just basically click on them and like they turn on, and they have a magnet here. So we normally do.
Correct. For in the evening.
Just stick it in there. You turn it on and you have this all fully lit. And then, I don't know where I don't put it, but we have a little remote, and with that remote we can change like how soft or like hard we want the light
or different colors.
And different colors. It's very cool. I love that. But yeah,
correct.
So that's it
we'll
for
move
this, like the
to the other side
area, let's say.
And this is, by the way, the inside, just so you know. From this side, go a bit further, like that. Then you'll see how it looks from the inside, like that. Boom. Okay.
And then we have the bedroom.
The bedroom.
So, first of all,
nice.
This mattress is absolutely crazy good. Like,
correct.
It doesn't only have one, it has like 2 levels of mattress.
Two layers. Two layers, which is nice.
But yeah, here's where we put some of the shoes, because right now we are training for a marathon, so we have too many shoes because these ones are basically just Aaron's running shoes and we only use them for that. Then here we have Aaron's clothes and some
Correct.
paperwork.
And then just so
And
you
then
guys
we
know
have-
that, because then your clothes are there, but behind there there's also 2 baskets. We won't show that now, but there's just random stuff in there, right?
Yeah, I was gonna explain.
Ah,
it, but
sorry, yeah,
thank
go
you
ahead.
for saying it yourself. So this is my clothes, and then here we have the towels hanging, same as in the other van. And okay, let's go in. So, by the way, this I bought and I'm very happy about. But yeah, we have this little shelf in here where we put all of our books, notebooks, and actually this was already here. It's some wipes or tissues, whatever. We have these pretty pillows, but we are gonna probably change.
Yeah, I'll put it in the screen actually. We have some photos of pillows that we have seen, and we want to buy those. Those look
wanna
really
get
cool
those.
for in the van. Like they're
Yeah.
kind of like flowers.
Yeah.
So cool.
Very, very pretty.
So we'll put them in the screen now.
And we have this coconut as well. You may think, what is in there? This is where we put the car keys while we sleep. Like a very easy way to keep them safe. Because if not, like in a van like this, like you lose things all the time, at least myself. Okay, one of the biggest achievements of this van. Ta-da!
There's a
You
fan
may
in
be
it.
wondering, what is that? It's a fan.
So you open
first
it.
you twist this, so you open like the lid, let's say, and then you have some options. The first is like the low fan that goes inside. Then you have the high fan.
So nice.
Which is the greatest
It's
thing
perfect.
ever. Then you turn it off, of course, and then you have. Do you know how you call it in English? Basically, that the air comes out. So, for example, the other day we were cooking in there, and we needed to keep this closed because there was a lot of wind. So the steam from the food was in the van. So you put this, and it takes the air out. So if Aaron farts super hard and stinkily, you just put this, and the stinkiness will go out. That's
Great.
what you want to have in your van.
Okay, so
What-
we have a fan, which is so
Yeah,
nice.
It's absolutely great. Also, something we have to remember always is to close it
Yeah,
whenever
close
it starts
it.
raining.
Because
if
it
not,
opens
rains
from
on
the
you.
roof there. Open and close.
Yep.
So good.
And then here
And then some
basically
more things here on
we
the side.
have, like more toiletries that we don't use every day, plus the medicines. Here we have more like how do you say, like electronic stuff. My bag, clothes,
2 caps.
the best hats ever. And then some curtains that we actually need to hang from there, because whenever we
Yeah, 'cause-
sleep, we are not fully covered.
This people can see through, so we need to figure something out for that, basically.
Yeah. So we need to use these curtains, but we're already in the van and fix something with them because also they are very, very pretty. And also, of course, we have some lights here.
Another
and
part here,
there.
which is good.
And
we have some to charge, a USB there and a USB there.
Yeah.
And because the solar panel is working with this van, everything works perfectly.
Yeah.
So the fridge, the fan here, and also charging stuff and everything, which is perfect.
it's absolutely great. And the last thing we have in this area is
Oh yeah,
the table,
we also have a table
which
here.
is like a small table, but it's great because it's very accessible how they have it here. So like every time we are like, for example, like cooking breakfast or something and we need some extra space, we just use this and that's it. And I think now maybe we can go to the front.
We'll
and
go
see
to the front, show a little bit of the
how
front,
we
and
have
then,
it organized.
and that is it then. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
This is the
now
front.
It's a little bit messy to be fair. But yeah, so behind this, as Sandra can show, we will have our laundry. So we always put our laundry there. It's pretty full right now.
We need
But
to
we're trying to do every weekend laundry at
Sure.
least. So.
Christmas underwear that doesn't have to be seen. But basically we keep the laundry there because we don't want to keep it there
Yeah.
with our sleeping thing, which is so nice that we have this
Yeah.
as well.
Keeps everything divided, which is nice. But we also have a lot of shoes, so we put our shoes here in front. It's not the most practical thing, but we're living with it. You know, it's van life. Not everything is perfect. And then this monkey is also it came with the van. I like it a lot. And there's Trini, of course, the plan.
Trini,
So, yeah.
poor
And for the
Trini.
rest, by the way, mechanically, this one has 150,000 kilometers less than the other van, which is really nice, and diesel. So with the other van, we were able to do 400 kilometers, but with this one, we can do plus 600 kilometers per full tank, which is really nice. Then we don't have to tank all the time so fast and so much. And there's Bluetooth as well, so it's straight away connected, and the speakers are somewhere I think down here, but we can blast music. It's perfect. And very important with this van, we have aircon in the front, which is perfect because it actually works. It's so nice, and yeah, it drives really nicely. It drives perfectly fine. We just need to take care of it, of course. And then the last things is basically I have my backpack here, not really useful here that much, but I have my fitness equipment and everything in there. And then here we have a jerry can. It's also not the most practical, but we didn't want to have it. We don't have too much space underneath left, so we put it here, and it's for 20 liters. So yeah, it could be practical at one point. And we always keep our caps here in the front, basically. So yeah, there's a little bit on the front, and we also have this.
Oh yeah.
By the way, so which is nice because on the other van, whenever we were traveling, we didn't have anything for our cups, so we can put our cups here, or Sandra showed me, even here. So that's so nice for a while traveling. So soon we'll be on the road because Sandra and me, I already quit, and Sandra will quit soon. So then we can go back towards Sydney and travel and see some places with the new van.
There's another thing where we keep like this stuff, and also some thingies.
Correct. So yeah, that's the van tour.
So great.
So we love it. Maybe
And
show a little bit of the outside how it looks.
yeah.
It's so much bigger as well. It's like a lot bigger, eh?
Look at it. It also looks like much better.
It's massive.
But look.
Oh. Sorry. We were in the road. Oopsie. No, it's actually perfect. And what is so nice about van life as well is that many people we come across, they always like have something to say. They're like, oh, what are you cooking? Or like they always come for chats and everything. So, which is really nice. So yeah. But yeah, we'll be on the road.
That was the van tour.
And Sandra, do you have anything else to say?
No, I don't think so.
No? Okay,
No,
we'll finish you here. Yeah, this is a great van. We love it. We love it. We're gonna enjoy it a lot better than the other one.
Yeah. It's much better. So pretty, and we are still gonna like decorate it a little bit so it's like even more pretty.
Yes,
Iron doesn't care that much, but
That's correct.
I care that
I don't care
it
too much.
I care that it looks very pretty.
I care that we can drive the bad boy.
Yeah, of course, that's basic. But I care that the van is very pretty and
a
very
fridge.
like our style.
I'm just the most happy that it has a solar panel that is functionally working, and we have a longer bed. So for me, this is a 190 bed. I didn't think we mentioned that, but the other one was a 170, and I was hanging with my feet. And this, the sleep is much better, and we're gonna stay for a longer time in Australia, of course. So we have to have a good place to stay. So, and what the most funny part is that it literally costs the same as the other van that we sold for. We just upgraded it for the same price. So we sold the other one for the same price. We bought this one for the same price. Maybe even a little bit less even. So.
Yeah.
Perfect.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Good. I hope you like our van.
I hope as
we are
well.
in love with it.
Correct. If you have any tips for our van, let us know.
How to
Very
make
curious.
it more functional? Maybe something for this.
Yeah, for this maybe here.
How we can fix this?
Yeah,
Because like we know that we can like maybe build something under so that you can actually like take it out and leave it like that.
Yeah.
But we still need to think about it.
Gonna be a
but
tricky
if you
part.
have any ideas of how to make it even better,
Correct.
they are super welcome. And yeah, it's actually our last times here in Trinity because we are gonna leave very soon. But yeah, bye bye.